guess I'll be passing around. My name is Chukwudi Chimezie. I'm a lawyer. I happen to specialize in IP entertainment. I also advise startups. On tech law and what have you. When I'm not doing law things, I play acoustic guitar sometimes. Yeah, that's about that.
Can you dance like your dad? Can you dance like your dad?
Hi everyone, my name is Lillian and Lillian Ubani. I'm the YouTube content manager at Post Nigeria and nothing there is in my hands.
Hi everyone,
Content
nice to meet you.
You know,
I've introduced myself like 3 times now. This will be the 4th time. I'm Anthony Miki, the creative director and entrepreneur. I have deep passion for creatives and creativity, which pushed me from just creating to building creatives as well and managing them also. So it's nice to be in the West and I hope to share enough valuable knowledge to you guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Anthony. Do you have enough mic over there?
you have one with you now.
Yes.
So you can use that. It's a good question because there are many we have and we don't post. I don't post. And they find
Okay. Can you guys hear me clearly?
Yeah, that's good.
You're very well. So we are getting our thing.
that's what I'm doing. I don't have to go back. Just change.
So, I want to ask you a question. If I want to go viral on TikTok today, what should I do?
Alright, so I'm going to break this down like in a couple of steps, but I'm going to answer your question there, but I'm going to lay like an introduction or a foundation before I respond to that. How many minutes do I have? No, for this one now, this question.
2 minutes.
How many minutes?
Okay, 1 minute, please. Or less than. Let's do 2 minutes. No, like you have to go all around.
Alright, so I'll just break this down, okay? So, I started a page, first of all, I have over 600,000 followers on my main page, but I started a new page last week Monday. And between Monday and Monday, I had monetized and I had gotten over 2.7 million views. And what I did was very simple. I posted 25 times a day.
Sorry, so 25 times
I posted 25 times a day. So the algorithm did not have a choice but to make it viral, something one way or the other. And it was a UK page, because like TikTok does not pay Nigerians, right? We don't get paid. So my content for 3 years has been useless. Because like I'm getting like 6 million views a week on my main page, 6 million views plus a week on my main page. And I was getting paid nothing. If I got 6 million views on my UK page, I would have got them now, you understand? But for 3-4 years, I was getting paid nothing. So I opened the UK page, and I got to over 10k followers in less than 8 days. I was doing 25 videos a day, and the major thing now, let me just give you some steps, okay? Number 1, open the page. Number 2, post more than 10 times a day. Don't be lazy, okay? Post more than 10 times a day. Number 3, post. It's better to respond to stuff that is on the news in your niche, right? Something that's trending in your niche. Luckily for me, Messi played and he drew. So I used that draw to create like 30 videos. Yeah, from different. like different. Like if you saw me that night, I didn't sleep. I slept around 3 a.m. and then I woke up around 6. And when I woke up around 6, I went to brush and I baited and I was back to my seat creating more videos. So there was a day I did 60 videos, and it's not nonsense videos. If you go to the page, they have the same average amount of views. Some will not get to 200k. Like it's a new page. 200k on a new page is crazy. Okay, so that's what I was doing, and then I was following up on pages that are like ESPN and pages that are doing football content, and I was going on it. Sorry, let me just say one more thing before I move the mic to this guy, because sorry, I'm sorry. So one thing I'll advise you guys, like in terms of this going viral, right, is remove the flesh out of your content to the skeleton. Let me explain to you. You don't need the best camera, you don't need the best mic, you don't need the best marketing.
Tell them.
If your content cannot be sustainable without you taking a loan or like asking your dad for money or your mom for money, then you probably should not be doing it, right? So like your phone and this stand is all you need. If you don't have stand, arrange book and put the phone on the book and create content. That's all you need. You don't need all this. Go and buy 2 million naira. You don't need that at the beginning. So once you create it to the skeleton and you're creating multiple videos a day, please, multiple videos a day. It's not 3 videos. In 2020, you could trend with 3 videos on TikTok every day. You could trend with 1 video on TikTok. Now, everybody's on TikTok. You must create to the point where the algorithm will say, I'll vomit you. Like, well, I'm tired of you. It's eating. No, look at the algorithm as someone that's eating food. So you are creating all your videos, it's eating it. At some point, it wants to vomit. So it has to vomit you to the world. I'm sorry. Sorry for that.
Thank you, John.
Oh my God. That was a bomb. How do I create 60 videos in a day? Oh my God. Stone can have all our money, honestly. It's really hard working. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Okay, sorry.
Well, me, I'm not a tutorial.
No, don't worry. So, YouTube is very hard to break even, right?
Yeah.
We have over 50,000 subscribers, which I believe is monetized. Today, the 21st of June 2025. If I want to break into YouTube, especially for someone that is just starting out, what do you think I can do to get my first 1,000 followers or subscribers rather?
Okay, so this particular question is very interesting because just last night somebody reached out to me, one of my junior colleagues, and he was like, he wants to start a faceless page on YouTube and is interested in travel vlog and all of that. And he was asking me, how do I begin? How do I get views? How do I get monetized and all of that? And my first response was, if you need organic subscribers, organic views, then patience is a virtue. And that was what I told him, in fact. Patience is a virtue. Because for YouTube, you just don't know what can blow your page. That is the truth. So I did, in 2019 when I started content creating, I was just doing videos, dressing like woman, make people laugh. That was it, no direction. You understand? Because I think I saw a movie and I liked, sorry guys, I work with Mercy Johnson, I work with YG. So I saw a video of Mercy Johnson, I started reenacting that kind of video. I was just doing it. It was not going. And then I did one. And that video got over 10 million views. Guess what?
On YouTube?
Yes, on YouTube. Guess what? I ran away.
Wow.
I don't know. I just stopped. For over a year, I did not post anything on my YouTube. 10 million views, not the culture. Do you get? Guess what? This was in 2019. Up until now, that video still gets views.
Like I still get comments from that. In fact, there are YouTubers, they are very smart. And guess what? The video was not monetized. Yeah. The issue of copyright. So every single money that the song was getting, it was being paid to the artist.
Wow.
Yeah. So imagine me getting 10 million views and the money is going to one artist just there has money the entire can't even of it. It was my work. In fact, I had to go and branch and remove these songs. And now I chop my money. You understand? So it has to be patient. And I developed a strategy that is working for me. What I did was very simple. When I was growing, I created a community with my contacts, my WhatsApp contacts. You cannot be on my WhatsApp, you not subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll delete your number. What might be your start when you cannot support me? I will delete your number. In fact, when I send people my link, somebody will be like, hi Sunny, please stop sending me these broadcast messages. I will delete your number. Because why give my strategy if you cannot support me? So what I did that has worked for me and is still working for other people that I tell, if you have over 1,000 contacts on your phone, all of them should subscribe to your YouTube channel. Correct. You must force them to subscribe. And so you also have to be smart about it. I tell my friend, get a broadcast channel. Don't just send your YouTube link. No. Send them happy weekend messages. Send them new month messages, happy new month. Send them inspirational quotes. When they reply, amen, thank you, you've gotten their attention. Hi, this is me, please help me subscribe. And that's it. So that is how organic. You see for YouTube, I can swear with anybody that my things are so organic that whether I post or I don't post, my old people still give me money. Whether I decide to post, I do not post, you still give me money. And that's it. Thank you very much.
You see what I like about that it's too raw. Very, 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 very unique. Thank you very much. This is not boring at all. Are we bored?
No.
Okay, Eche, back to you. Are you following interventions? Because in my contact list right now. Instagram, TikTok.
You not see me, I've been posting your stuff now.
I'll be coming my NSPD prayer every morning. It's new.
No, I don't know.
Another platform.
Okay.
You guys, several platforms.
Just let's move over to the other. We are in an era where people just repost content. I mean, don't spend hours. You said by 2 p.m., 2 a.m. he has not slept, creating 60 videos in a day. And you see someone will just come and repost, gather views.
300.
3 a.m. Wow. Okay. How do someone like Stone? How can Stone protect his content? Like
Intellectual property.
yes, how does he protect his intellectual property? Because he puts in a lot of work.
Okay, Stone. So for the kind of content you create, it's mostly audiovisual, falls on that copyright. Now, where you create a body of work, the law gives you exclusive. You have exclusive ownership of that copyright. You know, it doesn't need any further registration. For the fact that it's created and it's in a fixated manner, you own it. Now, how do you protect it? So when you post this content up there, right, and somebody maybe copies it, first, I think in the new Copyright Act, there's a takedown procedure. You can write to any DSP, you can write to any platform, oh, this work is infringing on my copyright, and you insert the link of the original one, it will be taken down. Or a strike is given to the person that goes, okay, there's a claim against this, respond to this in so days and more. So at that point you can go. If let's say it's not giving the attention required, the other routes to take, you can issue cease and desist letters telling them that, oh, this, I give you so and so days to take this down, and also cease from further infringement of my. Also, you can also instigate legal action against the person. Upon when this is I mean, we give them 3 days to respond, and you can institute litigation process against the person. Now you're going to be claiming for action for all profits gotten from that work. you can claim for it. You can claim for, damages, as the case may be. So copyright infringement is a very serious issue, especially now that we see that, data now is like the new gold out there. You see content creators pushing, living the kind of lifestyle you can only imagine. So it's only right that there are adequate processes to protect this thing, and these processes are provided for under the laws. So it's left for us to know these laws and know how to activate them and how to enforce them when needed. So these are the ways you can protect your work.
Okay, so for you, Lilian, you work with Stage, right? To the best of my knowledge, what is a media brand? So now we know how to create content, we know how to go viral. How can a creator create a media brand out of content?
Okay, so the first thing is it needs to be your passion. And then for us at Pulse Nigeria, if I understand you correctly, you're trying to say how they would bring out the brand from just creating.
Yes, if I'm a creator, now I have the media, right? I have the attention. How do I become a brand, especially media brand?
A big media brand. Okay, so for myself at Pulse Nigeria, what I do is YouTube content management. But I have like some insights because I work closely with the production department. So for a case like that, if you want to, that's where the talent managers come in, because you need to work with PR and talent management firms who would then partner with media houses like Pulse Nigeria and other media houses that we have across Africa. So for Pulse, we have Pulse across a lot of African countries. It's not just limited to Nigeria. We have Pulse Ghana, we have Pulse Sierra Leone, Pulse Kenya, and some other African countries. So what you do is reach out to these media houses. You can reach out to us. If it's partnership you want us to do with you, because in terms of virality, what we do is sort of amplify your voice, because we've been there for a couple of years. So, and every story or every brand, there's a story unique to a brand rather. So we need to hear you or sort of see your journey and then advise on the best way possible. Yeah, that's what I have.
Thank you. Okay, so over to you, Anthony. I know you are someone that works with high-profile celebrities, right? So people that build brand out of what they're doing. What is that one lesson or one thing you've learned from working with these high-profile celebrities that everyone starting out here would apply?
Okay, thank you for that question.
Can you guys hear me?
Can you hear me? Okay. So, the major thing that I've learned, and I'd love to share,
Attention, please.
high-profile talents, especially celebrities and the rest, they're very particular about the kind of people they work with. Because they're heavy on perception, public perception. How do people perceive you? How do people see you? It might not really be who you really are, but your ability to curate a perception is what would, get you closer to high-profile guys. So, for example, this thing on my head, Timaya has offered to buy it for me. He likes it. It's very attractive. Not just him, a lot of other celebrities. They like things that are rare. Yeah. So how you look, like this gentleman over here, merely he stepped in. I just wanted to know him immediately. Like the cap, the look, he's aligning to probably his I don't know, what do you do? Something I'm just very curious.
His dad is my mentor.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, these are the major thing is you build yourself, or let's say position yourself to be perceived as one of them. There's this. It's quite cliche when people say fake it till you make it, but that's not the mindset. The the mindset is dress like you want to be addressed. So it's not just about dressing, it's about how you talk, the kind of content you make, target. Before I landed my first job as for a celebrity, I went for some free shows, some free concerts, and I took pictures of Davido and all of them performing. I did it like 3 times, and the next thing I was getting calls. I had to, obviously, I posted them on my page, right? Then I started getting calls. Hey, are you free this Saturday? We have an event at this place, that place. I mean, it didn't happen overnight. It took like almost a year. So, yes, that's where patience has to come into play. Patience, even when you're not seeing results, keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'll come back to you. I mean, I was very specific when I was trying to constitute this panel. I said I needed a sports content creator. I mean, I don't just want people that create content. I want people that's very, very strategic. Look at industries that have money. Because when people ask me, what's that one thing you look out for before you pick a job or passion, I'll just look at how much money flows in that market. If there's no money there, I won't be playing there, right? You know why? Because even if I'm patient, I want to be patient and know that money has through this sector. And I know the sports sector, there's money there, right? I mean, in my sister here today and tomorrow you're seeing me in Orlando, right? So how did you know that you're going to be a sports content creator, and at what point, what made you take that decision? For someone that wants to reach that, or someone that's already doing something, they're looking at positioning better with their content.
So I want to break things down, right? Because like I want you guys to like go do stuff after, like immediately, or even do stuff right now. Okay. So I'm going to answer your question. I'm going to tell a story, right? So that you understand what it takes to do these things. Quite straightforward. So I went to Ghana. I went to Accra, Ghana during the AFCON. Okay. I didn't know anybody in any TV station, but my plan was I was going to get on TV. So why go to Ghana? I'm getting on TV. So I told my dad, I said, I can't pay for hotel for long because I don't know how much I'm going to spend. So, do you know anybody? So he said he knows a family friend. So I went to stay with his family friend. Comfortable, they're cooking food for me, everything, don't they pay anything. So I went there. So his son said they have in the church, they have a guy that works in one TV station. So I went there, UTV. I went there and the guy was like, put me on your TV station. I have over, I think like 300,000. I had over 300,000 followers. And just put me there. I have that young followers. Just put me there. Numbers will come. The guy said, okay, we'll put you, we'll get back to you. They are still getting back to me till now.
Wow.
So from there, I was like, is there any other TV? What's the biggest? Or one of the biggest? They said Joy Prime, Joy News. I said, let's go there. So we went to Joy Prime, we entered the reception. I told the reception, they said, I'm here to see the person in charge of sports. She said, all right, email. I said, no, you don't understand. I'm here right now to see the person in charge. So I don't know, she said, see that. So I signed up. So they were having a show, the guy came out later, and then I was like, hi, I'm Stone, showed him my page. He was like, yeah, I've met someone from TikTok from Nigeria, she's this and that. I was like, yeah, I know her. That's my person. He was like, okay. So we'll bring her on the show one day, and then we'll see how that goes. So if you understand Ghanaians, you gotta follow up that stuff. Now one day is like, they might not reach back to you. You understand? So I kept calling him. So the day of the day, they invited me. I went on the show. They expected me to bash Ghana and hype up Nigeria. My first sentence, Nigeria will not win the AFCON. That's my first sentence. They're like, so the guy was now forced to bash Ghana because I was bashing Nigeria ASAP. Then after that, I started talking about the good parts of Nigeria and the Nigerian national team and stuff. All of a sudden, from bringing once, they brought me 15 times.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, throughout the show.
Wow.
So I'm just telling you, this is the foundation of where I want to build on, because sometimes, you must transition from social media to like real life, TV, brands, stuff like that. because like TikTok is nice, but okay, I'll add this story. I'm sorry, I'm breaking down something. Okay, so when I came out of Nigeria, no TV station, and they tried, nobody will invite me. They say you appeared on Ghana. What's Ghana? Is Ghana you appeared on? So all of a sudden, the Sporting TV reached out. They said, we just want you for 4 days. After that, 2 days and 4 days. They said, after that, you go. It's okay, no problem. I said, no problem, let's go. So I told her that, I told the company, I said, when you meet me and I deliver, you will want me for more than 4 days. She said, just confessed. So I came. They didn't put me on TV. They said, create social media content. I said, me. Where they create social media content, me other person on TV. I said, no problem. So I was creating social media content. So where I was pissed, I said, they were analyzing people. I was like, wait. Me no sack. So as I said, so they were there and everything was happening. And then one day, so they said 4 days. From 4 days, it became 17 days, right? Throughout the Euros. Then one day somebody did not come. They now say, Stone, can you come today? I said, that's no problem. Like they called me, can you come in the next 1 hour? I jumped inside the troop, waited, enter Uber straight. I reached there. I'm there. They said, get on TV. I said, that's no problem. So I went on TV. They were calling me TikTok analyst. Even on TV, they said, this is our TikTok analyst. And they look at the man and say, okay, no problem. So, well, money, forget about it. So, I'm sorry for taking time. I'm begging. So they allowed me. So after we finished the show, the guy came and said, I didn't know that you could deliver like this one. I said, I said I've been on Ghana TV for over. He said Ghana is different from Nigeria.
How?
I said it's not TV, it's understandable. From there, they start bringing every month. Okay? What I want to tell you is that if you don't take your chances, because like you're sitting down now, I have 10,000 followers, I have 10,000 followers, I have 2,000 followers. I've seen somebody with 1K followers that's making more money than me and all the football community combined in a month. One girl, she has 3,000 followers. This girl, like BP brands that she's doing advert for, she doesn't have followers like that. You just say she's a bit talk, she gets street mouth. Understand that? I have 3,000. Do you know what the 3,000 followers is for? For example, in this hall now is 200 people or 100 people. 3,000 is like times 10 of this hall. Or times 20. You never tell it.
She paints the picture.
You know how to paint your picture well. You go do it well. I'm sorry again, I'm begging. I just need time, please. I wrote things down. I beg, please, I beg you. So that's that, okay? So now, one more thing before you're already looking at me. I'm sorry. One more thing before I just, give my to the bosses, because I'm sorry again.
Just continue.
Okay, yeah. So one thing that you have to understand is that, please, I beg you, because you're talking about niche. I want to leave that. If I feel it, I'll beg you. Let your content not be your content. Let your content be you. Because you see, when you say your content is football, when you now do brand deal of clothing line, nobody watch it. If you get what I talk, if your content is fashion, your content is not fashion. Your content is your community must fall in love with you, so that even if you wake up and do the video will get 1 million views. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying now, because now all of us now they target content. Go create. Not when you want to create, when person never create. You are not a katamara. You don't know everything. Sorry, that's people. So you don't know everything, okay? Somebody has created what you want to create. That's the fact. But the person uses a different word, different clothes, whatever. But I'm begging you, bring your authentic self. Let people. Some people say, "Oh, I must dress, do makeup." Okay, bring the self, your own self, to the camera. People will fall in love with you, so that if you are a fashion designer, you now say, somebody now call you, Pepsi call you and say, Alpha, come and create content for us for AFCON, or come and create content for us for women AFCON. You understand? They will still be. I'll end with this. I'm sorry. Again, I I'll end with this final, I'll end. Women World Cup. I was creating videos for women football before the Women World Cup because I knew that Women World Cup was coming. So I started creating videos for women football or women sports. Then all of a sudden, when the Women World Cup came, as TikTok reached out to me, I started creating videos for Women World Cup. Now, if you switch your content like that on TikTok, your views will drop. But you know what happened? My views, they doubled. Because I was already laying the foundation of it. It was not getting so many views at that point, but now that everything was focused on women football, the thing just went up like this. Let your content be you. Let people fall in love with your personality. If the video come today and just carry football head, you will get 3 million views. People are falling in love with him. Some people here, Whiskey just need to do like this and open eye. It's 10 million views. They are falling in love with him and not his music. Some people ride till dawn on Beyonce, on Tiwa Savage, on all these people. You understand? Or Ronaldo. Okay, I'm sorry.
See, stop apologizing. Stop apologizing.
I don't understand. I'm sorry. I didn't take that. I'm sure.
Stop, Abeg.
We need to brainstorm again. That was wonderful. So, over to you.
Or just call me Sonny.
Okay. So you said you had 10 million views. You just stopped betting. It could be a sign of burnout or anything, right? How do creators recover from burning out? I mean, is it not to make videos every day, weekly? What do you do when you're emotionally down, when you're burning out of work? How do you refresh and come back?
Okay, so I think as creators, we all get to that point where we burn out. We're gonna be sincere. We get to that point where you're creating content and you're not getting views. I have 4 of my movies on YouTube and I can't even boast of 3,000 views. Wow. 4 of my movies. But guess what? One of my movies got me a scholarship to Rwanda. And yet, that thing that wanted to have up to 500 views. Wow. I just submitted it to International AIDS Conference because the movie is about AIDS, HIV prevention. And they saw it, they liked it. They gave me all expense paid trip. But yes, the movie does not have 500 views. Do you understand? So it gets to the point where I tell people you have to console yourself and motivate yourself. Because if you're waiting for people to motivate you, you might just not come back. So after my video went viral, 2019, 2020, thereabouts, of course, the devil in quotes came in. Said I having issues with my camera guy, because it was not free, not paying anybody. Come on, shoot content, and no get strength. And as naive as I was, I don't know how to, at the time, I didn't know how to edit videos. I don't know how to even place 2 videos together at the time. So I was dependent on other people for my work. My own is just bring costume, gun shoot. Do you understand? So when the cameraman says it's not chance, I'm handicapped. When the editor said it's not chance, I'm handicapped. For like a year. Of course, my editor and my cameraman got a job, and that was why they left me on the road. Of course. So I had to start helping myself. I had to go and learn how to edit videos. I had to go and learn how to edit videos. You understand? So yeah, so literally you have to motivate yourself. And of course, you should have certain factors to motivate you. Me, I like money. You understand? So when I look myself, rather than going to beg somebody for urgent 2K, what can I do? It was from my YouTube contents that I got like my very first money from content creation. It was from my YouTube. The brand saw it. Oh, they said they saw that I do human rights advocacy. I said yes, and they reached out. I created 5 contents for them for 200K. This was in 2021. I created 5 contents for 200,000. You know what it is? You get. So you just have to motivate yourself. Because whether you like it or yes, you're not gonna. All your videos might not get all the expected views, and trust me, they can be very draining. Do you understand? I say I don't do 4 movies, so I can't go for 3,000 views. And those movies are not cheap.
They are not cheap. So imagine I do a film, I'm getting to use a YJ soundtrack. You know the process of using YJ soundtrack. I'm using an AGP as well. I'm getting all of these things, and then when I come to the film, I can't even boast of the $1 from the film. But then again, because passion is what drives me. Whether you view my video, you don't view my video, I will still post them. That is the gospel truth. Whether you like it to, in fact, me said I see posting as a place where I go and archive my, where I drop my, where I save my videos. So if my phone lost now, and I want to take a picture, and I want to, reinstall any of my pictures, I go to my Facebook page. I will see picture where I don't snap since. But the phone is no longer there. So, as an individual, you don't expect anybody to come and motivate you. You have to motivate yourself. And like he said, imagine doing 60 videos one day. It takes more than, and of course, you don't expect the whole 60 videos to get 1 million views. In fact, one self, you get only 2.
Okay.
Do you understand? So that's it. So, motivate yourself. Do not expect anybody, but motivate yourself. Push yourself and aspire to do more. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, let's try and make it very brief because of time. It's already past 5. So, Chip, as a lawyer, happy lawyer, I believe you sign a lot of contracts with your clients. So, what are the red flags the creators can look out for when they are running their deal and themselves? And they can take themselves.
Really, on contracts. So it first of all, it depends on the type of contracts, because there's a lot of contracts with respect to creators. But would I necessarily call them red flags? Because parties are bound by what they agree on. It's only important that the contract reflects the discussions or contemplations of the parties. For example, if I agree with a brand that I'm assigning the IP of my content in perpetuity, it's subject to negotiation. I wouldn't necessarily say, oh, that's a red flag. All I ask my client is, what have you agreed on with them? And when they tell me what they've agreed on with them, I work with that and ensure that it is as stated. If there are times when I advise, okay, you agreed on this for this amount, I don't think this is fair. So I'll just go through, maybe I'll just give like different clauses in contract and, of course, and see how we can balance it out. So one of the first clauses of the scope of service, you have to be sure that the scope details out all the parties that make the contemplations of the parties. What is the objective of this part? Why are we entering into this contract? Now the duration. How long is this contract subsisting for? Okay, at the end of this duration, then we now talk about termination. On what ground can we terminate this agreement? When we terminate this agreement, what is the post-termination clause? What is expected of the parties? Because for most termination, the IP still subsists with the brand. For some, upon termination, each party goes back home with whatever they came into contract with, their IP and image rights and all of that. Now, another clause is exclusivity, and this is a very important clause in a contract. Let's say, for example, as a creator, you are commissioned by, say, Hennessy, and they want you to be their brand ambassador, and they're like, oh, you're not to interact with any other brand whatsoever, whether in line, whether it is in this beverage, whether in beverage, alcohol, whatever, you're just focus on it. I feel like it's too large in scope and very ambiguous. So most times we try to tailor this down, this exclusivity, and maybe with a brand that is in direct competition with a brand like NSC, or leaving it wide is something that, okay, I'll turn a red flag on the side of the creator and which ought to be negotiated. Now, another clause is ownership of IP, the intellectual property of the work, image rights. Who owns this intellectual property? Am I licensing it to the company just for the term of the agreement, or am I Is it an assignment in perpetuity? Like perpetuity, I mean forever. Is it, do they own it? As long as, because there are some people that they create jingles for brands. You see, there's some songs you hear and you just think of a brand. I don't know if it happens.
Yeah.
You're in a bank, there's some I can't remember the name, but I know that's GT Bank. Cowbell, they have this special jingle. I don't want to. You get. So these are intellectual properties by songwriters, by creators, actors, and voiceover artists, and what have you. So you just have to be clear on: am I giving them this forever? Am I selling it off, or is there a limited period by which parties can exploit this? I've spoken about termination. Now, also payment consideration. That's payment. For some contracts, they pay like maybe before and maybe upon execution of the contract. For some, they're like, okay, post. Even after execution of this contract, we're going to like break down this payment into different pieces. So you have to be clear on how this payment is being made. And also, the payment also has to, based on the services you're going to render, it has to be very proportionate. And you have to negotiate this, because before the law, any consideration is adequate consideration. You cannot come and say, oh, I didn't know that I was supposed to do all these things, and you guys gave me this small money. No. Once you negotiate and you sign off on it, it's binding. Another clause, this is not like a particular clause, but it's a very important reason why you have to speak with a lawyer before execution. Most times there are hidden clauses or hidden obligations in contract. For example, you might not discuss these things, but it could just be there. Let's say billboard, your image on billboards, that you're supposed to post them 5-10 times a day. All this, or you're supposed to make posts for them like 10 times a month. Where these things were not really, expressly discussed upon, but it just happens to find itself in the contract. So you have to be sure that the contract is well reviewed, that the contemplation of parties are well reflected, and everybody is happy. Thank you.
Are we tired already?
No.
Alright, over to you now. How can a creator, I believe you work with post-editing full time. Yes, and I'm a big preacher of sustainable career in terms of making sure you're financially stable, that you're also getting consistently. And one of the ways is doing what you love and getting paid outside the whole brand. You can do 9 to 5. I'm a preacher of 9 to 5 as a creative. So how can a creative here land a 9 to 5 role, do what you love? Then secondly, some people also getting their content posted or a partnership with Post Engine. What can they do? Just give us insider tip.
Okay, the creator that wants us to post their content. Sometimes your work would make calls reach out to you. We've had cases where I don't know what to mention these, but we've had cases where we've had to reach out to these persons. They are not even big. I don't know, there's somebody in the space for widows. She's like a voice for the widows right now. She sort of lost her husband, and she's been doing a lot of big things. We didn't really look at that side because we're more, I would not say celebrity driven, but because of our audience, they would love to see more of these stories about celebrities. So we tend to, I would not say we're not looking at other people that are not celebrities, but we tend to just miss them in the grand scheme of things. So sometimes this year she bagged a big deal with the government, and we were the ones reaching out. So most times it's your body of work. Sometimes your work will make us come to you, and some other times you would need to come to us. For that, we have a sales team in charge of that. Anything you want us to do for you. If you want us to post your content now, you want to give us the timing and everything, we reach out to the sales team, and then they'll let you know how to take it from there. But most times as well, some people come to us for media partnerships. So it's when you have an idea and you come to us and there's something else would benefit from it. Because a lot of times, some people come to us with, oh, I have this idea, let's do it. And then in the whole conversation, there's nothing in it for us. And we've built this brand across the years, so we would not even, because anything we are affiliated with, a lot of people get involved because we become a voice in the media space. So if you have something that you think us would be interested in, something you think will break the internet most likely, you reach out to us, pitch media partnerships, and if there's something in it for us, they would definitely work with you.
Okay, so what about the 9-to-5 role? I mean, you're the content manager now. YouTube content manager. Yes. How can someone, a creative, land a 9-to-5 role doing such creative work in a company?
Okay, so first off, I'm not a content creator. I only manage content. So I would not really have much insight on that because all I do is manage the content, just like he already has content. All I do is manage this content. I don't really have much insight.
Yeah, sure, but it's still applicable. I mean, from the hiring manager and I see someone that already know how to create content. I believe that person might be a better manager in terms of we know how to relate to the talent is going to manage, right?
So sorry to cut you.
Some might want to transition. I want to transition from just doing the regular content to doing a canonical career in similar.
Okay, so for us at Pulse, if we're even going to hire content creators, because we hire content creators a lot, we have an arm in Pulse Nigeria called Pulse Kicks, where we have, it's majorly for content creators. A lot of times there are openings, we're hiring lifestyle content creators and all that. But most times we need them to also be content managers because I believe, or we believe that it's intertwined, it works together. Because I feel like if you're a content creator, you should be able to manage this content. So it's, like I said, pitch yourself, put yourself out, and then you hire it.
Okay, for you, Anthony, I know being a creative comes with a lot of pressure, right? There are moments, maybe clients, we take 2 weeks to give you brief, but the one that brief delivered in 3 hours, right? They can even take 1 month to give you this brief or to communicate the brief, but they want to deliver ASAP, right? So in a situation whereby you're working under pressure, how do you manage pressure and creativity? I mean, how are you able to also come up with the quality work when you're under pressure to deliver within the timeline?
Okay. So I think the majority part of it comes from my, can you guys hear me? It comes from my background, my education. I'm a computer science graduate. So I always think about things as a system. Like I don't think about things like, in parts. I think about them as a whole. So I'm always aiming for how to create a system that optimizes for results. So what I mean to break this down better, over the years, I've developed a system for my, let's call it content creation or content delivery that enables me to not only meet up to the demand, but also as well not compromise on the quality. Now, aside from that, there's also some personal work that go into it. Nothing is easy. You've heard his story, you've heard their stories. It's a similar story that I've had. I've had to stay awake for 3 days, 3 whole days, without blinking or napping, just creating. We're shooting here, editing, going to the next place, shooting, editing. So personally, you should be built to handle pressure. It's not, it's something you could develop. as well. Yeah, you could develop it, but yeah, the system first, how you build yourself personally too as well, and also tools. There are tools in place that also helps, right? When you do something long enough, you'll be able to discover loopholes and find solutions to those loopholes. So the answer lies in consistency. The more you create, the more you optimize, the more you're able to meet up. There's pressure. Pressure doesn't even come from only clients. Pressure can also come from your engagement, like the 10 million views that after you got just it's pressure. How do I keep up? How do I meet up? But then there's a light at the end of the tunnel. I see pressure as spotlight, right? And the concept of spotlight is a limited time where attention is on you. It doesn't last forever. So when you understand that this pressure is because it's my time, you have to make the most out of it. And yeah, so pressure is an indicator that now is your time, do more, not fall back. It's actually a call to do more. So when you start feeling that pressure, you you review your system, create a system that helps you optimize, which is what we are doing at Stock Africa, trying to create products and systems generally, technological products and systems that help optimize both creatives as a person and creation process, right? So I think that's basically it. Thank you.
Should we take questions? I think you're already tired because of time.
Sorry, I just want to say a couple of things, please, before you take questions. I'm sorry again for taking time.
Say, don't worry, say.
So, how many people have viral video? How many viral video? Okay, between your first viral video and the second one, how many months? Was it a long time?
Yes.
Right? So, I'm going to sing a song. Breakfast, you touch everybody, you don't touch my guy. Who remember that song on TikTok? Where's that guy now? Do you know he released other songs? Have you seen any of his songs? Have you seen guys that went viral one video and then after that you didn't see anything? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so he said something very vital, and I think you guys missed on that. When the spotlight is on you, create as much as possible. And this thing, the spotlight is always on me because I'm the biggest man, but that's not the point. The point is that when the spotlight comes on you, create as much as possible. Because you'll be doing so. Okay. So for example, that guy, I don't know his name. So I found that when he's doing videos with his guys in a room, the videos will get views. But when he does it alone, it will not get views. All of a sudden, he started doing videos alone. And then, I don't know, maybe he wanted to get more popular than his guys. I don't know what the situation was. But all of a sudden, he started deviating on what was working. Of which he can have used the same system. See, with social media, the same thing that you don't need to invent the wheel. The same thing that work is the same that work. You know what I'm saying? If I want to get a viral video, I know what to say. I'll just come out and say, now the message play rubbish the last one. Simple thing. Fight it will go viral. They're going to attack me. It will come from me. Which is wonderful. I like it. I'm getting paid now. You understand? Before, I wasted views. I'm not the vex. They reply. But now I'm not sitting on the lax. Say, come on, attack me. I need it. You know what I'm saying? So now, this is what I'm saying. Don't be scared of negative comment. Okay? Do what works. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I feel say make I go into YouTube like this, my brother. But I'll be spreading myself too thin. I'll be spreading myself like this. Even Beyonce does not post on Twitter. She has millions of followers. She doesn't post on Twitter. I tried YouTube. I got millions of views on one video like that, one Maradona video. I don't know if I said that. Life is like la 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 la. I was raising for a dancer. I don't know. I got millions of views. Then I started posting. Okay, I was missing my posting on TikTok for you to. I said, okay, everybody rests. We go find our way later. You understand? So I'm sorry again. Now, please, opportunities will come for you. I beg, please. Opportunities will come for you. Everybody here, opportunity will come for you. But you see, if you're not ready to take advantage of it, it will not work. Yeah. That's just it. There's one thing that I missed. Now, everybody here, if you swipe on YouTube or YouTube Reel or TikTok, the first 3 seconds of the video, that's what keeps you. Yeah. So if you say, I saw one guy that was doing football analysis, he said, hello guys, welcome back here. My name, I was like, I said, what concern me with you? Who are you? I don't know you. You have like 1,000 followers, I don't know who you are. But someone that comes and says, like, there's one guy that grew his page attacking me in 2021. He grew like, he said, this guy doesn't know football. 15,000 followers. I said, maybe this guy has UK account because today, you understand? So the guy don't focus on me. I said, no problem. They're all right. They do it. I never responded to you once because I respond to you. I will carry everybody, go there. You understand? But you see, the first 3 to 5 seconds, that's what. This my man is his first 3 to 5 seconds. If I don't like it, I move on. Him too or whatever. So the first 3 to 5 seconds. If I look at, that's why he was talking about dressing, right? The way you look, you get what I'm saying. Like this brother now. Now you be a, now you are Pablo over here. Sorry. So the first 3 to 5 seconds. If you have to be confident with it and speak good English. See, football. Let me tell you something. I'm sorry, I'm Christian. I watch TDJs. The guy they speak grammar. See, I will come and I say, the climatic expression of auspiciousness by this footballer, Oga, you know that we are not on this. I get what I'm saying. That I'm analyzing football with broken hands doesn't mean that we're on the same level. You get what I'm saying? So it will now determine the brand that will work with you. You say, okay, this guy is very articulate, he knows what he's doing. So I beg, go and learn 1 grammar per day and put it in your language. And then beginning of video, don't go and say the EPL title, sorry, give me a topic. Give me a topic, please. Any topic. What's your field? What's your field? What's your field? Fashion, right? Now, what's trending in fashion? Right now. Huh? No bra. It's no bra. What? I don't know what that is. It's a handbag. Okay. So what if I say? So people like it. Okay. So my first video, if I'm opening a fashion channel today, I can get 10,000 less than more. But my first thing on TikTok, I'm king on YouTube. Not on YouTube. I will not even reach 500. Now my first video. I don't know what's the craze for Labubu. It is rubbish. It is a nonsense bag. It is another China-made nonsense from China. How many times you will open your eyes? Every time they trend, like China, they go back everything come here. When I go, they bam. Before you know that, you move on to the next level. She will not go to open eye Nigeria, buy quality. You don't need to spend big money. I get what I'm saying.
It's all over.
Yeah. That video is going on pause. It's going on Instagram. I'm going to be attacked.
I'm going
to be destroyed. I just say 50% will be for me, 50% will be against me. Please, I'm sorry. Please give me another topic. What niche? Auntie on the ground. You. Defend it. What topic? Okay. Wait. What topic? What niche? What niche? Yeah. No. What's your niche? Music. What's trending? What's trending? What's trending? Okay, old song. Okay. Now what? So now what? Old song. Give me one old song. Brazilian song. Okay, yeah. Okay. So if I won't do that, I will not even talk about his song. I don't like his dressing. I'll say, you don't want to go and see if you really want to trend, you just attack whiskey. But let's do that. Now, I'll say this generation and rubbish music. In the days of Brachimezi, when music was music,
yes.
We wake up in the morning, we can album. Which artist today can you listen to the full album? After 2-3 songs, you're done. Bring back Bright Chime. Now why did people collect Bright Chime? You know what I'm saying? You don't tell it off. Now very straightforward thing. I'm sorry, I'm taking time. I'm begging you. Please give me your niche. Yes, the one on. No, the one behind me. Boss, no, you boss. The one that is boss. Yes, your niche. What is it? No, you brother, your niche. The one with the plaited hair. Your niche, brother.
What do you do?
What do you do? Oh, okay, now money, okay, sorry, your niche. Yes. Hospitality industry. What is trending now? Hospitality, is it food? Okay, so normally I saw the videos. Follow me as we go and eat. Oga, I don't want to follow you. I don't know you. Where will I follow you to go and eat? Who are you? What have you done for me in life? I know what I'm saying. This can be your video. Follow me to go and eat. Oga, I don't know you. Why would I follow you to go and eat what? Who are you? And just to say, are you Okoyemi? Will I now Okoyemi? Sorry, please. Okoyemi will repost that video. I get what I'm saying. Repost that video. I get what I'm saying. Okoyemi is #1 in Nigeria. If it's Okoyemi that tells me to go and eat, I will follow him. But who are you? By that way, you don't say Okoyemi and his ego. You go repost the video. You go share on Instagram. These are the things. Okay. One more thing, please. I beg you people. Please, I beg. Please, I beg. Please, I beg. Okay, now one more thing. See, listen. I was on 3K followers on Instagram for 3 years. 3K on Instagram. I moved from 3K to 18,000 in like 6 to 9 months. I just did what I worked on TikTok and just took it to Instagram. I was posting like 10 videos a day on Instagram, and Instagram opened up for me. Okay? And one last thing, I beg you, Muslim, Christian, Imam, spiritualist, whatever, pray. And they beg you like this, so as I be like this, I feel they talk all these ideas, but you see, some things why some ideas when they come, now when they pray. So you see, you understand what I'm saying? Pray. Yeah? Okay.
Thank you so much. Okay, so we need someone to repair. If you have a grey car with plate number AA813JS, they need your attention outside, please. I don't know the model. All right. I think that will be all. Because of time, I have to wrap it up. This was very insightful section. Please, have you taken photo of us?
Sorry, can I just say one more thing?
Okay.
For YouTubers. I just want to add, I see the recent trend that's happening now that everybody wants to be associated with celebrities and all of that. Just know, taking pictures of celebrities will not make you popular. Dining with celebrities will not make you popular. You might go viral at the time, maybe, but what happens next? Do you understand? My advice to everybody that is here, especially all of us that want to really go into filmmaking on YouTube, when you get to meeting celebrities, picture should not be your first thing. Have conversation with them. I've been privileged to meet the likes of Yabojo. I just finished a project with Inedo last month. If I meet you, I don't want to snap a picture with you. In fact, I didn't even realize that I'm not doing a video with Inedo up until the last day of the shoot. I had to say, no, let's do a video. From the very first day. Hello, ma'am. My name is Onichile. I study theater arts. I'm a film producer. I met her the next day. Hello, ma'am. I was the guy that met you yesterday. She said, I saw you around. I said, I'm with. Okay. And that was how it happened up until she finally had my time. Tomorrow, I have a shoot with Ike Bona. I got it through Inedo's link. So when you meet celebrities, If you go through my page, you see that I have plenty of celebrities, they are following me. But they will tell you that, see this Sonny, you see me, go punish the devil that I meet you. I don't introduce myself to you. Never. That I meet you. Say, I meet Funke Akindele here now. I just snap picture with her. God forbid. Say, I meet, what's Kule Afolayo. I must, give me just that 10 seconds. Just 10 seconds. 10 seconds. And then you might, maybe out of once you just say, send me a DM on Instagram. Your DM go full. Your DM go full. If you not reply me for DM, I'll come in the comment section. Hello sir, I was the guy that met you. That is I am. Because I know that having pictures, my pictures there will not make it popular. It is what you have. And how are they going to know? You have to tell them. You understand? You have to tell them and sell yourself. I said I've done films. You know, means I don't work with other people. Last year I was at Pulse. Pulse invited me for hot steak. You know hot steak, I hot steak. Yeah, a big brand Nigeria. And I went there. From there I get another gig. And that's it. So please, whenever you have an opportunity, utilize it well. In fact, I expect that as you come up from here now, you should have almost everybody's number. Or at least handle. Because one thing with networking, you don't know where God will bless you from.
Collect their numbers.
Me, I end with this. My biggest scripture, or one of my most valuable scripture in the Bible, is cast your bread upon the water. Just stand like this. Wow. Anyone. One. Anyhow, one must come back. So when you come from this kind of event, cast your bread. Thank you very much.
Thank you.